What's this here? Kunari with a quest? Is this... It's just a Kunari, but the actual quest is over here. Hello?
You are Hawke. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor.
Uh-huh.
So tell me, did you kill them?
And if I confessed, yeah, I think this is as good as a mission as far as they're concerned. So, did you kill them? And I can't answer yes, I did. They attacked me first, yo. Yeah.
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You just attacked me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
Okay. I'm innocent. I'm at the top of your list. Be charming. Being charming is not going to work on these guys. What should you accuse? I don't know why. Like, for some reason, I just want to say, yes, I did it. Like, then they'll attack me later or anything like that. I'm innocent to the task. Is this saying I'm innocent because they attacked me first? Didn't this patrol go missing 3 years ago? Why is this still an issue now? I don't know.
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
So I managed to avoid answering the question here. I didn't know how to answer, so I just fell back on Ian's personality. The Lost Patrol. New quest. Oh, find out what happened to a Canary patrol that went missing along the Wooded Coast. Oh, it's a different one. Ah, I see. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so it wasn't me. There you have it. Yep, okay, this way. So Underground Railroad, let's go see this. That's over here. I just want to see what they're talking about here. But I think,
Walk in peace.
A rich Ferelden.
I think I'm gonna help him. Apostates in the right circumstances are just good people trying to escape literally like prison and or death in this damn city. I think I'm willing to support that. Let's go.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawke. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
So what are you doing? What's your stake in this?
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
She's not there. Tranquility, the more I think about it, the less okay I am with it, because it's, especially in regards to like just extra cautionary measures, being a danger, so on and so forth. Because it's literally making them their slave. Now they're mindless, like their husks aren't there anymore. I'm not considering that person to be the slave exactly, but they're making them tranquil and then using their bodies as like these strange puppets to help them with their enchantments and stuff like that. Which is really messed up when you think about it. Use secret code.
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about the queasy crow flies at midnight?
How about the smart-mouthed Ferelden gets slapped across the face?
Yay.
The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Alrighty. What do we got? Search and rescue. Starkhaven sent another caravan of mages bound for the gallows two months back. I thank those who helped rescue our comrades. Now one of my brothers has been apprehended by bounty hunters. I offer a goodly sum of gold to anyone who can go to the Wounded Coast and rescue him. At some point, the freedom of every mage is owed to someone. A sympathetic cousin, a kindly farmer, or a foreign refugee. They help because it's right, and we must band together again. How to frame a Templar. In the past 4 nights, 7 apostates have been captured because of one Templar, Sir Conrad Vernhardt. That rings a bell. It is never wise to underestimate a Templar's intelligence, but Sir Conrad is both brilliant and ruthless. We must remove this threat. Killing him is not an option. He must be disgraced, removed from Kirkwall, and ideally cast out of the Templar Order. Do you know, I'm really not comfortable with this. Freedom of every mage is owed to someone, a sympathetic cousin, a kindly farmer, Ferelden refugee. This one I can accept. And as for this one, to frame a Templar, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. I don't know the Templar. Let's just do that one. You can go and rescue a mage on the Winded Coast, why the hell not? I'm gonna do something, right? And then, after doing that little sort of wind down quest, I don't know. God. Today has been a bit of a weird session. It's been full of choices about mages and stuff like that. The more I think about it, the more I know I need to pick a side. But I'm not comfortable with either side. I mean... Is it possible to make the circle in Kirkwall better? Let's do these two. Or am I siding with something...
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Oh, he's Blondie.
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
Sir makes a good point, though, yo. It's down here in this little area. Loot. The Templars versus the Apostates. The Chantry versus Apostates, I suppose you could say. Tranquility and oppression versus the possibility of blood, magic, and death. Neither are good outcomes. What's the least evil? It's Apostates, isn't it? With the way that the circle is run right now, the oppression is too much. It's like this dogmatic religion with no regard for the individual, or very little. Perfectly decent mages being made tranquil just due to slights or associations. And we saw that. This is something that we saw with Carl, with Anders' friend Carl. They killed him, they made Carl tranquil. As far as I'm concerned, being tranquil is death. For that person, at the very least. I know I said before that mages need training. But submitting them to the circle in its current state is no good. Meryl and Anders. I think a mage does need to die when it's too dangerous. What I'm trying to do at the moment, and I appreciate this session has had a lot of stopping and talking, hope you don't mind. This session has kind of been the culmination of a few concerns I've had about this story for a while. And it's important that I take this time to make a decision. But I can't go on being wishy-washy. I can make decisions based on the time, but I need to choose a side. I have to swear on the coast to uphold the freedom of mages. so they can live without fear of being arbitrarily made tranquil or killed, and in exchange accept the death and the suffering that the occasional blood mage or demon possession or abomination will cause. Do I make that decision now? Can I take that on my shoulders? Yeah. Ugh, I think I can, but it doesn't feel good. Hey everybody, post-commentary Joe here. Just want to say that my opinion on this issue has softened somewhat since I last played Dragon Age 2. I'll talk about that more at the beginning of the next session within the next couple of episodes, but I want to bear that out in case, well, you are either going to agree or express concerns with my current path that I seem to be laying out here. It's not softened too much, but there are some things I've changed my mind on. I'll talk about that more later, as I say. Back to it for now. Because it's not just about supporting the mages, it's about being anti-Templar. Which one do we want to do first? Been trying to get away. Let's do that one first, whilst we're talking about it. It's about being anti-Templar and anti-Chantry. And this is fast becoming what this game is about. The mages versus the Templars, the Chantry. And I think that may be becoming clearer and clearer what exactly it is that I did that earned the ire of the Chantry woman at the beginning of the game. Of the woman at the beginning of the game. Is she Chantry? Was that established? I have that in my head for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why. Go back and watch an old episode. The woman questioning Varric, you know who I'm talking about. Did I just get something? Thought I may have got a gift or something like that. Any more gifts? Heavy boots. So it seems quiet around here. I wonder if it remembers me clearing out the people from before. I guess so, because there were enemies around here last time. No more though. Can't say I'm displeased about that. At the moment I kind of just want to do these missions. Are those guys where the Kunari used to be? You can probably see it from here. Hello? Ooh, it looks like they're in a cave. That's cool. I'm down for some spelunking. So new loot and no new enemies. I'm down with that. Where's the other one then? Is that further south? Abomination. The Lost Patrol. Abomination? God, it's all relevant. Spoilers. I guess we saw that from over the cliff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the quest to frame that Templar. Whether the Templar is good is good at his job, or like a good-hearted person, is kind of academic. Well, he is good at his job. He's hunting them down. Benny, you're right there, Anders. There is an enemy around, isn't there? Hello? Oh my. Oh hell. Okay. This is more than I thought it would be. This is the Lost Patrol. A Cerebas turned, perhaps? I don't know. Get into Stonewall, though. Go.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
We good? I thought one disappeared there, kind of unaccounted for. So Lost Patrol. Kunari was killed. Report this to the Kunari in the Lowtown docks before nightfall. That makes sense. Killed by abominations. The reason that was such a big decision for me is because stuff like that is like it does away with the whole individual accountability thing, making decisions as they come up with it. Hello? Hello? What the hell's going on? Oh. Ah, lure. Trixie, trap. The guy healed. Don't let this guy heal. There you go. There you go.
On our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
It basically means that I've just decided to war against the Chantry. Oh, that's nice.
We're good to go.
I think it's particularly awesome, but let's have a look at that. I think we have a couple staff sort of around. Yeah, slightly more in the way of damage, but your stuff is better. Well, actually, not even in general. What? What is it? Oh, more. Yeah, second waves. How could I forget about the second waves?
May the creators have mercy.
Man.
Certainly won't.
Come on. Back. Why Barrack? There's Meryl up there. Can't leave her untended. Who is this? Here we go. We have a chest unlock. So now this rival Templar is an enemy combatant, and I'll take him down by however means necessary. I suppose disgracing him is better than killing him. I wonder how we'll disgrace him. I'd ideally like to show him being like overly brutal and stuff like that. But I don't think... I mean, okay, I'm not blind to the fact that these are in the side quest category, okay? And these largely have been side quests. Like, unimportant. Hand in the quest for not even a cutscene, like a pre-generated couple lines of dialogue saying it's like, check up us, I think you forgot something, or whatever. I'm expecting that, that's fine, but it's still important to me to solidify why I'm doing this. And just because we don't necessarily interact heavily with the effects of what we do, doesn't mean that they're not happening. And this is cathartic, actually, I'm enjoying this. Oh, there's guy loot. Guy loot. Yeah. So yeah, that's happening. And that's why I'm... Oh, Talvashoth again. Sorry, I thought, So wait, in my search for... in my search for Kunari Lost Patrol, I found Abominations. In my search for a Lost Apostate Mage, I found Kunari? What's going on here? Aha! Cerebas. Okay, I need to hammer on this guy. Do I have the threat? I do, for the most part. So Anders and Meryl, come up here and help me attack this mage. What's that they're doing there? Hammer away, mage is down. There we go. Oh hey Meryl, thought you were an apostate mage I was about to kill. Instead you're just an apostate mage who is a friend of mine. There we go. Awesome. Do you know what, I feel good. I feel good having sort of made a decision about this. Even if it is kind of like as part of an incidental side quest. I am for apostate freedom. Universally. I am against the rule of the Chantry in its current state. Universally.
I haven't had good experiences with wilderness.
Ooh, do you know an idea? Oh, this is just a side quest. Oh, hello. Major Tavaran. What the hell are you doing here?
You are in a strange place, Ferelden.
Tell me about it.
Knowing is half the battle, and it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
Why is there a mage here? Why is there a human mage hanging out with Kunari? That's bizarre. I don't think that's really meant to be a thing which is happening. People keep telling me to, well, let me put it this way. They are implying heavily that I should take Fenris with me near Kunari. However, this is just a side quest, so I doubt anything will happen there. But when I go do Black Powder Courtesy, I think I might bring Fenris along. Let's see. That's pretty good. Enemies that attack and... Wow! I mean, that's double damage or something, right? I think somebody can make good use out of that. Yeah, cool. Nothing in the runes and stuff. I've been finding, like, upgrades for companion armor and occasionally gifts and stuff like that in that place, so that's very useful. Cool loading screen. Well done. There we go. And they call it a mine. A mine! That's a good film. Puss in Boots. Yeah, it's good. How you doing, guys? Pretty good, I see. Why else stop doing that to people? I know I gave you that ability, but I regret it immensely. Hello.
Everyone stay still and sign up.
Oh. Yeah, Varric, you spotted that. That was my bad. This is a terrible position to be in. Terrible, terrible, terrible position to be in. Whoops, that's a journal. I meant to hold position. Hold position. Okay, now. Hello, sir. A bottleneck, you say? Oh, my life. You know, Meryl, I'm pretty sure you have something unpleasant you could do to all those people. Just start covering them up. There you go.
We made it.
Second wave. Oh. There they are. I think somebody just set up a trap as well. Yeah, I'm just stuck in a trap over there. I see that happens to other people, not just me. Excuse me. Ah, Commander. Sir, I've heard many things about your accomplished deeds, and I'm sorry to have to kill a collective honorable bounty hunter. Abides by the rules and does good, but you are now my enemy in a time of battle, and I will have at you until you die. Will you fucking die already, please? Okay, how are you guys doing down there? Varric is a little low on health. Anders, please turn around and kill this guy. There you go. Why bien? Hello, woman.
Quickly, before more guards come.
Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
See that you don't. Again, I appreciate this as a side quest, but I feel that was another opportunity to earn approval with Anders. Whatever. I feel like the only reason that they don't have approval sort of keyed into those areas is because it would be too much effort to do it for every situation in the game. Thus making it completely arbitrary when you gain approval, when you gain rivalry. But then again, you can even hear it in my voice. I'm just commenting. I'm commenting on it now. I'm not like frustrated about it or anything. I've chosen to not care. I'm expecting another trap to be around this area because that's just how it's been for me in these places before. That's a nice staff. That is indeed what she said. Is that it for this area? A dull shiv. And you find them lying around the floor. Ah, there we go. Cool. That's that done. I suppose that's it for today. Don't have too much in the way to do. Need to head back to town, hand in those quests, and then speak to... Well, actually, no. Let's do the side quest where we frame the Templar as well. It's kind of far into it today. I do want to keep playing because I think earlier in the session was like the peak of me getting bogged down with some of the choices and like mechanics in the game, which I needed.
If you've got something to say, just spit it out.
Are you sure you want to encourage me? I might be about to confess my undying love.
I get that a lot. So what's on your mind?
I just realized it's been a while since any of the gangs in the Undercity came to my door.
They're busy people. Places to go, throats to cut. Maybe you've slipped their minds.
Right. The apostate running the free clinic in the sewers. Easy to forget. You didn't have anything to do with this?
You must have me confused with someone else. I'm just a businessman and a storyteller.
We heard him sort that out actually for Anders. In fact, you're such an awesome dude. Like, I love the way that you like care so much about these people who are our friends as well, like my friends. The nicknames that you have, the way affectionate nicknames. I'm a little endeared by the fact that you care so strongly about Bethany's death as well. Just an awesome guy. Let's leave an area and enter a new area. Yeah, as I was saying, peak of when I was getting bothered by mechanics, whoops. Are we okay? Hello? Took my sword there for no reason. Paranoia. Anders, you're rubbing off on me. Caring about mechanics, which I shouldn't be worrying so much about. again, I'll apologize for that. That probably didn't make for the best viewing, but it happened as a part of my experience with this game. So it was, it was important that I leave it in, as it were, especially since it was around a fairly, a couple of actually important quests. But now I'm having fun with it, and as a result of that, I don't really want to stop playing. But I think if I get started on something a bit more involved, then I'm gonna get bogged down in it. So I will stop and edit this session soon, and come back to it fresh another day. And now I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take a slightly more carefree attitude to this game, and that's probably gonna lead me to make some mistakes. It's gonna lead me to make a couple more bad decisions. I don't seem to have been able to stay away from them anyway, so the difference is my attitude. That's all I can control about it, right? Control my attitude. And maybe that's a thing about this game in general as well, but maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit when I'm wrapping up.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead. Take what was meant for us.
Oh, level up! Sweet! Anders. Let's do that now. Alright. Keep it level. And what ability do we want for you? What have I got on Templars? Cleanse. The Templar purges the area of hostile magic, removing hostile magic effects from the party and disabling sustained magic abilities from enemies across an area. So that's cool. That's the Dispel Magic. That came in handy a lot in Dragon Age Origins. Spirit damage on nearby enemies. So this is like an area of effect. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, well, I said I'm going to start cutting through this stuff, so I will. Back in a mo. Do you know what? An area of effect is going to be really handy for a tank. Just crowding enemies around you and then unleashing on all of them at once. It's not a massive amount of damage, but it's pretty cool. In fact, just for comparison, how much... Yeah. So it's slightly more damage than, like, a normal hit, but it's for everybody, so let's do that. Fun. Hey, Morel. And let's get you that, and that. Keeping it level. And what else do we want for you? Galvanism. The Mage masters the powers of earth and sky, inflicting greater electricity damage and learning more effective forms of the stone-based spells in the school. See that? Look at all that benefits I get already. Armor, just everything is exemplified. I think it's worth getting now while I have the chance. It's going to give me the biggest bang for my buck. Let's go over here for no reason. Okay, now along the docks.
Stay off the docks.
No.
My men were.
Definitely cared about what that guy was saying. Let's hand in this quest. And then we'll speak to Meryl, and then we'll wrap up. In the meantime, I'll fill the silence between me and this by humming a jaunty tune. Da 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 da. There we go.
Many thanks, monsieur. Your payment?
Thanks. Okay, for you, Anders, my boy. Yeah, those are all good things. So, yeah, making a decision for you. Anders, you're spending more and more time in attack mode today, so we don't lose health that quickly. So let's get you Firestorm. This can be helpful. Hey, Varric, friend of mine. Let's crank that cunning a little bit more, even though you did unlock a chest, a complex chest earlier. So I want to make sure that's high. But after that, I'll probably start focusing on other stuff. And as for these abilities, do you know, I'm going to sit on your ability point for now, Varric, because whilst there's a couple in this tree which look good, there's also a couple which are starting to sort of become available where I can exploit the status effects, which is still, I have to say, an area which I'm not super clear on how to use. So let's just keep those to the side for now. Okay. So let's go. And yeah, let's go visit Meryl.
Hate solid ground. I'd rather get planked than grounded.
The alienage is dirty trash.